So we're off and running in this men's junior 17 category. Starting with the red race system here. Pace around 1:38 in the lead. We have Bragor and Pugh, Rigali, Mida. So we're looking at 1:38 on the red race system. Over to the yellow race system. And here, we're also looking at 1:38s, 1:39s, Bannon, Law, Arzuni out in front. But our fastest athletes would look to be on the black race system. Coming up to 600 meters in, and the leaders, machines 7 and 9, Sloan and Malone, very little between them. Behind them, we've got Ortman, Clark, and Hagerty. But 7 and 9, Sloan and Malone, stroke for stroke. Machine number 9, Malone. Machine number 7, Sloan. Both sitting around 32, 33 strokes a minute. Sloan maybe went off a little bit quick and has now settled into a more sustainable 1:39, 1:40 pace. Malone still down around 1:38 as his rate settles to 30 strokes a minute with 1,100 meters to go. Behind them, on machine number 11, Hagerty, going about his business, 34 strokes a minute, sitting on a 1:35 pace. He's got the fastest current pace in the field, and he is moving through. He's gone up into second place, and he's only a couple of meters behind Malone in the lead. We also have machine number 10, Clark, very much in the mix. Low rating, giving it a big boot each time on a 1:38 pace. Just 29, 28 strokes a minute there. Does he have another gear to go to in this last 870 meters of that low rate? But our leader now, Hegarty, on machine number 11, grinding out those 1:35s. His average pace, 1:35.3. His pace, almost every stroke, is 1:35. Now he's starting to see some 1:34s. He's got the bit between his teeth here. He moves 11 meters clear of Clark and Malone in second and third. Behind them, Ortman and then Sloan, the fast starter, now paying for that early pace. 650 meters to go now. Hegarty, his pace for the first time starting to suffer. He's slipped to 1:37s. Next to him, we've got 1:38s, 1:41s, 1:39s. So he's not quite on it where he was, but he's still moving away from the field. He now has a 3-second advantage over Clark, almost 5 seconds over Malone and Ortman. Hegarty, with 500 meters to go, is up to 36 strokes a minute. He's holding this lead. He's moving away from the field. And the real race may be for second and third between Clark, Ortman, and Malone. So lane 13. Ortman, 32 strokes a minute. 1:38 on the pace with 3:70 to go. Has he got another gear to go to for this final sprint finish? But it's still Hegarty, sitting on 1:37s, 1:38s. His pace is slipping, but he's only got 250 meters to go. Which of the others can strike for home? We've got 6 meters covering second, third, and fourth. 1 second as they approach the last 20 strokes. Can any of them dip down into the low 130s and make the difference on this podium? Hegarty out in front. His pace slips again to 1:39, 1:40. but he's got enough in the tank to make sure that he is going to be the one to take this victory. But behind him, there is almost nothing between Clark, Ortmann and Malone. And into that mix comes Theodore from nowhere and Gagarin. 5 boats are neck and neck, but Hegarty takes the lead, 6:24.7. Behind him, second place goes to Theodore with the big sprint finish, 6:29. And we have a tie for third between Gagarin and Clark, who both finished 6:29.4.